showed you the amazing barn find that I got here. And today I'm going to be showing you, I guess, just kind of ripping it apart. So first off, got to get into the trunk.
Hello.
Completed. So yeah, there's a few cool things in here, not as much as I was hoping for, but we'll show you that stuff right now, I guess. So, Wyatt got into the trunk here, and the way he got in was we had to remove the seats here, and then come in through this way, and cut this, cut this structure piece off right there. And then Wyatt crawled through.
I used some pliers and I ended up with Jimmy in the loft, and I was able to pop the trunk open. We're hoping for more treasures in here. I mean, there's some cool Pontiac hubcaps, drive shaft, some springs. No real treasures, but trunk floor's in good shape, so I'll probably cut that out and be able to save it.
So like he said, not as many treasures as we were hoping for, but you know, is what it is. We're still getting tons of body panels off this car. A second drive shaft's never bad to have, and also suspension parts, because I don't know, they might be in better shape than mine. You really can't tell until you put them in because they're crusty.
Well, we're gonna have to get to take the trunk, and then we're gonna cut these quarters off because you can't buy these reproduction. So if Seth ever has to fix a really bad dent, or it's not like a tree lands on his car or whatever, then we got sheet metal to fix that. So
I'm really hoping that doesn't ever happen, but it's good to be prepared. Yeah, so these are the hubcaps. Jesus Christ. These are the hubcaps that I'm assuming were originally on the car. Then yeah, there's the springs. I think these are rear springs, Wyatt.
no, those are front springs.
Sure? Okay. Whatever. And then yeah, drive shaft.
Oh, we also got into the glove box too. No treasure in there.
Yeah, no. It wasn't locked somehow. I just used string and a piece of wood here to kind of fashion a way for it to stay shut. So yeah, whatever. Okay, you never met this guy before. This guy, this is my brother Wyatt.
Older brother.
My younger brother Wyatt.
Yeah.
He bought me this car. I think I said in the last video he bought it to me as like kind of a, what do you call, wedding present, bachelor thing.
Yeah, I figured instead of spending a bunch of money going drinking and other stupid shit, buy a stupid car and cut it up.
Yes. Buy a virtually worthless piece of turd and make it awesome. Or use it for awesome things, I guess. But yeah, he's going to be here for the next couple days helping me strip this thing down, probably putting some stuff onto my car. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You got anything you want to say?
Not really, no. Hopefully there's a lot of good salvageable parts on this thing. This is actually the first time seeing this car. I bought this car off a marketplace, sight unseen, and this is the first time seeing it. So
is it everything you expected?
There's a lot of good, big, major panels like the hood and
the grill,
dash, that sort of stuff that's really hard to find for his car. So I
bumpers.
think bumpers. So yeah, I think it was worth the money. But yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, over the next couple days we're going to be tearing into this thing, and then hopefully put as much of it as we can onto my car. And yeah, stay tuned for that. Okay, so we're back for the next day. We're going to actually start tearing into this thing now. As you can see, it's snowed. It's nice and wet.
Yeah, just a little bit, but thankfully it stopped.
Yeah. Yeah, now the ground's all wet and crappy, so that sucks. But basically we're just going to start with the front clip here where you get the bumper off, fenders, grill, hood, the
cowl panel.
Yeah, and then there's anything inside the engine bay that we need.
There's a couple bits and bobs on the inside, like
It's in the center. 2 fingers. Yeah. So, like I showed you last video. Bring it a bit closer here, I guess. Like I showed you last video. There's the brake booster, and then there's the with the master cylinder.
Yeah.
And
a wiper motor probably. Steering box, you gotta take the whole column off because we're not sure if it's different how it attaches to the rag joint there. Motor mounts, just because the subframe is a little bit different. Like you'd think it was the same as like a Chevy, but it's actually slightly different. Got a different pattern, so we're gonna take those. Wiper reservoir, the relays just in case, battery box, inner fenders, basically all the big ticket sheet metal stuff. Like basically from the firewall forward, we're gonna strip everything off and keep it. Yeah, so I'm gonna start on that right now. Probably hood first, just to get it out of our way, and then yeah, hood, and then we'll work on the grill and work our way out like that. I think the fender's got to come off first. Yeah. Yeah. We'll figure it out anyway, but yeah, probably put you on a time lapse and yank the front clip off. Yep. Like 000 or quadruple zero, polish it and then rag buff it with an orange polish. It'll come out fine. Yeah, it's a nice bumper. You want to say anything to the camera about the bumper? It's a nice bumper. Mine's, I think I showed you guys before on Wyatt's side there. It's all it got hooked on the edge, the corner there, and got pulled right out. So where it corners out to in front of the headlights got kinked in. Like, you know what I'm saying? This part right here on Wyatt's side got kinked in because this corner got pulled out. So my bumper's bent out of shape. I'd have to straighten it, and then the chrome's all cracked and rusting underneath. So this one, I should be able to just polish it out, and it'll be nice. Just throw it on the car. Yeah. This little screw here was holding us back. That was the only thing keeping us from getting that fender off.
Okay, so this is kind of what we got going so far. Front's all taken off. Wyatt's opening the gate back there so that we can start ripping shit off the back. A lot of good parts. Okay, so now around to the back side. We got the trunk lid off, and then what we're gonna do is just get these off the bumper, the tail lights, and then these tail light bezel things, I guess you call them. And then probably break for lunch, so we'll just get this crap off real quick, then break for lunch and come back out and start cutting into it. Good. Right on.
Oh, there's one bolt right here.
Oh, alright. There's fucking down on the other side, isn't there?
Yeah. Oh, you alright?
Oh, I gotta go wash my eye out.
Oh, dude. That's why you wear safety glasses.
Fuck off. Right?
Yep.
Oh.
License plate light. I think.
No, what's this? Air brakes?
Air shock.
That is sick.
Maybe?
Yeah, that's a fucking air nozzle.
Can you
Let me
lift
see.
it?
Yeah, just hold it there.
So apparently this car had air shocks in the back,
I'm moving it.
which is pretty common back in the day because you could just fill it full of air, raise the ride height on the back a little bit.
Yeah, so right there is where it hit the ground when the driver was trying to tow it in.
That's not bad though.
No, that's fixable.
John, put it
Just
by
put it in there. Okay, so basically what we're doing now is we're gonna cut this entire body panel off, you know, because it's solid, and if somebody hits my car, I'm gonna want something to be able to fix it with. So Wyatt, I think, is gonna hit with the grinder at first. So see how that goes.
Alright, that wasn't on video. You want to explain what you just did?
Okay, so we're taking off these side skirts, and I noticed there's a lever on it. So the lever, basically these pegs, just peg into those holes on the end, and then this hooks onto the bead lip, or the fender bead, whatever you want to call it, and then clamps it down, and you hook that like that to hold it in place. So that was easy. Now these are off.
And we'll keep cutting.
Yeah. Just like the Native Americans.
Use every piece of the buffalo. Or in this case, the Parisienne.
Yep.
Alright, so you want to explain why we did that?
Yeah, sure. You fucking tug on this? Because it's all bent out now.
Yeah.
You're reefing on it?
A little bit.
God damn it, I'm trying to sell these doors.
It was loose before.
Was it bent before? Okay, so, you know it's a four-door? This lines up basically right like that. For if this is a four-door. So, we took all of this off, including that, so that if this ever gets hit, because this will be really hard for me to make, then I have the metal right here already formed and shaped that I can just transplant. So that's basically what we're doing right now, is just taking the quarters off so I can transplant them, because I doubt I'm going to be able to find like remad quarter panels for this car. So yeah, we just got one off, now we're going to do the other one. We're going to not take this part on the other one because it's just as bad, if not worse, than this side. And there's no point in having rusty tin. So yeah, we'll get going on the other side now. Okay, and then you just, you know, pop it off, pull it, just like that. Like what your process is. I don't really have a process. Maybe you guys start a process. Maybe you guys start a process. Okay, it's a new day out here. What we're gonna do is rip these front doors off, take the seat out, and start getting the dash and any interior doodads that I'm gonna need or just are in good shape that I could sell and keep. Starting with the doors.
Yep.
Very good. Okay, other side now. These are
gonna suck if they're Phillips. That's how mine are on all four of my doors.
This is gay.
Yeah,
it is really gay.
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. I forgot about that, but yeah. So yeah, front door.
I have a large screwdriver, but it still sucks.
Yeah. So
Last one. Jesus Christ! He got it.
I did it.
He just let it drop.
Where's the? Yeah, my car, all of them were like that. Even the front ones, and I hated
Ready
it.
for this?
Yeah, it shouldn't go anywhere with it latched in like that. I'll just hold it.
Yeah, but then when you gotta open it, it's gonna go boom, boom.
Yeah,
and you're not gonna have a good hand on it. I just don't want this hitting the ground because they're in good shape. Well, that one's not in good shape because you reefed on it last time, but. Oh yeah, because this is pulled out, this fucking handle doesn't do shit now. It's not locked, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Open on the fender.
Maybe that's no?
Pull the latch? Will I pull on it?
I think the frost.
Oh yeah.
Where's the latch? How did that snap off like that?
I don't know, I've never seen that before.
What are you doing out there?
Taking, dropping screws. Taking these things off. Where's the pry bar? Taking these pieces off right here so we can get these out for Wyatt's car, his Cutlass, because his are all fucked up and they're exactly the same. So. Nice and glued to the carpet. Mint.
Easy fresh.
Only two on the one side?
There's three. One in the middle, and one on both ends.
Yeah, I'm not seeing one on this end.
Mm.
I think I might feel it. Need something to wipe it off with though. Having the brake clean out here would be nice.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab the brake clean. That is like. There we go. Where's the pry bar?
No.
It's right down your balls, you fucking tool. Come on.
I'm trying to hold the shot good.
So gross.
Definitely got some water into it.
Yeah. It's one thing I hate about getting into cars like this. Is like, it's great when they don't have carpet. Like, my car did not have carpet, so it wasn't gross like this.
Yeah.
be able to get this piece out without breaking it for Wyatt. Mint. And Wyatt was saying they don't remanufacture these, so he's been looking for a set for a while, so it's perfect for his Cutlass.
Yeah, my car has a blue interior, but I should be able to vinyl dye those and they'll be all right.
Yep.
Okay, now we're gonna try and take the front seat out. We'll come back when we're ready to pull it out, I guess.
Hey, you ready? You wanna walk through?
Yeah, I would just pull the seatbelt out.
Oh, you want an old comic?
From bubblegum?
Yeah, funny part. Dad, will this cure you of sleepwalking? Tax! Putting tax on the ground.
Shut the camera.
Double chew bar. Have you tried the new 5-cent double chew bar? Ugh. Have you tried the new 5-cent double chew bar? Dad, will this help you with your... Oh, see if I can get it to focus on this. Will this help you with your sleepwalking? Dumping tax by his bed. Brutal. Fucking brutal.
I wonder what day, it's probably 70s.
Oh, 5 cents, yeah. I see that it is in pretty good shape. I just wish it would have worked for my car. Because it'd be sick to have the bucket
Where do you want to put it?
console. I don't know.
Back here.
Yeah, just start moving because it's getting heavy. I've been holding it the whole time. Cool.
Okay.
You want to take that?
Yeah.
You want to grab me a half inch now too?
Yeah, it was on the ratchet you had on. Where'd you put it?
Oh, on the ground by my feet then.
Okay. You need a deep half inch to get those. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
These ones.
Yeah, there you go. Do you want an extension?
I do need a deep half inch. You can grab me a deep half inch.
Deep half inch.
This column's gonna drop and hit me in the fucking head. I can feel it.
You could do that for last, then take it off the firewall first.
What? I don't think it's a half inch. It's gotta be a 9/16 anyways.
Yeah, take this off, and there's 3 bolts that hold it in. We'll have to undo this wiring here, and then yeah, do that last. Not sure what that is. It's probably 3/8 down there.
Also want to pass me a flathead?
Yep.
Wow, the power steering's so nice in this.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
Here, this is for.
Yeah, even little things like this is plastic on mine.
Oh really?
Yeah. Because my car was cheap as shit.
Yeah. I mean, if you spent a little bit cleaning, polishing, everything like that.
This is it?
Here. And that's just a cover, and there should be a plate in there. Yeah. What's that build?
I have no idea. New steering column. Actually, I probably should keep the steering column.
What?
Probably should keep the steering column.
In your car?
Yeah, this car, this
Oh.
steering column.
Yeah, you should.
You have a 9/16 deep.
Yeah.
Just need a good hole drilling.
That's it's attached to wiring now.
Nope.
Then there's this one. Oh, that's just a piece of metal, so it doesn't fall all the way out.
Yeah.
So that's gonna come unclipped. Get that flathead screwdriver set. See that? See what I'm talking about? Oh, wait, you gotta turn, okay. There's like, I don't know if that's a plastic plug or what. That's a metal plug that's gonna come out, I think. Let me tap it out with a hammer.
Nope, that's mine. Let me pull this through. Oh, I'm stuck in the brake pedal.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, it's a good steering column.
Yeah.
Don't worry, babe. I saved everything from this car.
I like the ID tags on everything. It's just the option that this column is on it. That's cool.
Yeah, so you got the steering column out. I just took all the wiring, like unhooked all the wiring from the back of the dash here, so that we can pull the dash. So, yeah, I don't know. We're gonna try to pull the dash now. I've never pulled one of these dashes before. I see there's a bunch of screws holding it in across the bottom here, and then a bunch across the bottom here. So we're gonna see if that's all I need to do, or if there's more. But I really have no idea. So we'll see. Good. Yes, so we got what I believe is all the wiring out of the dash, and I think all the screws. The centerpiece should theoretically come out.
Sort of gonna have to unclip the cable when you tilt it up.
Oh, you got it. Cool.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna pause it.
Oh, did you tell them about the radio?
There's the radio?
Yeah, you don't have one in your car.
Oh, yeah. No, I think I've pointed that out in my car before.
Huh.
Yeah, so I don't have a radio in my car, and this one does. It says Pontiac on it. And it's like the exact same dash, except for it says Grand Parisienne on the other side over there. So yeah, now I got a dash. And this one's wood grain where mine's not. Fake wood grain. The whole harness. That's actually awesome. I'm watching.
You could probably take this too, Seth.
Yeah, I could. It's unplugged over there too.
Yeah.
I have a full wiring harness for my car. That's actually sick. If anybody knows what kind of fuse this is, let me know, because I am extremely confused. Inlet lead must be fused, max 20 amps. I don't know what this is. I'm going to keep it, but I don't know what it is. If you guys know, let me know.
Alright, so GM ignition cylinder, 60s, and I don't know if it's the same in the 70s or not, but the way to get these out is you need the key. If you don't have the key, you can probably pick it, but it's probably a lot easier if you have the key. Put it in. There's a little hole there, I don't know if you can see it. Bobby pin, piece of wire, whatever. You put the key, you turn it back till it locks into the accessory position, and then you put the piece of wire, whatever, in there, and you should feel something compress, and you have to push that in while it's compressing, and you keep turning backwards the accessory way, and the lock cylinder will turn right out. And then you unscrew this front bezel portion, and then it separates from the inside of the dash. Now you see here, these are the pins you're trying to compress to pull it out. The more you know. So you missed it, but we just took the brake pedal out, and believe it or not, back in the day, that chrome piece around there was an option or an extra, like depending on what trim level you got, where Sescar is a base model, so it's just a regular rubber pad. Now what are you doing?
Getting the brake pedal switch off for the brake lights. Because any switches that I can take are worth having.
Yeah, even if you don't use them, it's good to have for another car or something down the line.
Just in case it stops working, I don't gotta go buy one.
Yeah.
Okay, now I gotta get the brake booster off.
It's just this brake line we gotta undo or cut, I guess, so you can keep that.
No, do not cut it because it's on the master cylinder.
No, I know, but cut this block so you can keep this block.
Oh, yeah.
Or do you have line wrenches?
I do not have line wrenches.
Line wrenches are nice to
Yeah, well, if you're good enough, you don't need them.
Wow. You hear that?
If you're good enough, you do not need line wrenches. I showed you in my last video how to do it without having a line wrench. You should go watch that video. It's a good how-to on that.
What's that piece of wiring for?
This just goes through the firewall.
Yeah, try to take it.
Okay, so this is the remaining carcass of the car. As you can see, we took literally everything we possibly could off. Got the brake booster, the heater box, like the heater core. Still need to get this door off because these screws aren't come out, so we need to drill them out. That's not a big deal. Come around the other side, show you the floor pan, because it's actually in really good shape, and I think I'm gonna put this up online, see if I can't sell, because like back here it's a little crusty, but from this seam forward, even the toe boards and everything, like it's extremely solid. It's a perfect floor pan for anybody that like needs a GM floor pan for a 4-door of this era. Like this is mint.
Yeah, because it'll fit 66 Cutlass or Skylark or Chevelle too. Like it seems to be the same. The only different is looks like where the seat bracket's bolt on. Because I have a 66 Cutlass and it's not studs. It's actually like threaded nuts that are on the floor. But that'd be the only different part. But the shape looks about the same.
Yeah. So I don't know if you need it. Hit me up. We can figure something out so you can come get it. But yeah, it's pretty wasted now. Pretty dang wasted. Not gonna take the roof because mine has a different roof line because it's the 2-door and it's a 2-door post, so there's no point in me taking that. But yeah, that's it. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this video, because the video is just me and Wyatt tearing this car apart. He's gonna go back to Ontario now, so unfortunately he won't be able to help me put any of this stuff onto my car. But stay tuned if you want to see like the parts that I did salvage, because like I said, like now that we've actually went through it, it's probably thousands of dollars worth of stuff.
At least if you nickel and dimed everything, like we saved, like even like strikers and stuff like that, like all that stuff eventually adds up into a lot amount, I guess. But yeah, so I don't know, hopefully by the time I'm out in the summertime, Seth's got the 2-door running and driving, and we can do some cool stuff with it then.
Yeah, so yeah, stay tuned for everything, guys. Peace.